Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're cracking the code on what it actually takes to succeed in the modern tech landscape. We are going to look really closely at how today's developers, specifically focusing on an engineer named Phan, do so much more than just type out lines of code. They are literally architecting solutions that solve global problems, drive major business value, and directly impact people all around the world. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Meet the modern engineer. 2. Supercharging developer efficiency. 3. Real-world applications and impact. 4. Building the AI-driven future. 5. The human element. And finally, 6. The blueprint of tomorrow. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Meet the modern engineer. Foundation and theory.
Look at how this journey unfolds. Will kicks off his computer science degree in early 2022, but he absolutely does not just sit in the classroom. By June of that very same year, he is already working as an IT student assistant. Fast forward a bit to May 2025, and he steps into a software developer internship at iView, and this is all before he even graduates in May 2026. His hands-on IT experience and his software internships are running perfectly parallel to his academic growth. But here's where he really gets his edge. His artificial intelligence concentration and mathematics minor aren't just, boxes to check off on a transcript. Concepts like probability, calculus, linear algebra, and graph theory, that is the literal mathematical bedrock for building smart, scalable systems. He's grasping the deep why behind the algorithms, not just the how.
Moving on to Section 2. Supercharging developer efficiency. Tools for the community.
10. That is a massive productivity multiplier. Will built this Python and Flask library called WillFanPy and packed it with over 30 reusable data structures and algorithms. The result? It literally makes Python projects 10 times more productive. He isn't just writing code for himself. He's basically engineering these huge shortcuts for complex development to help out the entire community. And he actually proved this by eating his own dog food, so to speak. Using his own highly optimized library, he cranked out some incredibly complex systems. We're talking a sports analytics tool, a license plate recognition system, a misleading headline detection tool, and an agentic researcher. He did all of this 5 times faster than traditional methods, simply by leveraging his own foundational algorithms. And he certainly didn't stop at Python. He took this whole component-based approach and applied it to TypeScript, React, Express, and Node.js. His front-end library alone provides over 10 reusable components, has over 300 downloads, and slashes dev time by a factor of 5. Add in his mastery of modern web frameworks backed up by his Next.js 13 certification, and you can see how he's dramatically cutting down the workload for hundreds of other developers.
So, how does this look in the corporate world? Well, during his internship at iView down in Atlanta, he took a company website that was really struggling with outdated design and clunky usability and completely turned it around. By bringing in Vue.js and applying behavioral and structural design patterns, he bumped up the look and feel by 15%. Oh, and he saved the company a massive amount of development time using scalable components and Git version control. A total win-win.
Section 3. Real-world applications and impact. Beyond the screen. 40%. That's how much paper waste he helped eliminate by building a digital business card platform. And this wasn't some basic landing page. It had full NFC integration and over 50 templates. It actually boosted marketing effectiveness by 50% for its users, all while taking a huge bite out of traditional paper waste. It's a perfect example of how thoughtful coding can drive real, eco-friendly initiatives globally. To pull that off, the underlying architecture had to be top-notch. He managed this incredibly broad, modern cloud ecosystem. We're talking React and Webpack on the front end, PHP and PHP Doctrine holding down the back end, all deployed across Vercel and A2 hosting with MySQL and Postgres databases. It is a complete, scalable beast of a system. And, this kind of architecture didn't just come out of nowhere. Back in 2022, really early on, he built a super robust content management system using PHP, MySQL, and jQuery. It could handle over 100 accounts and securely manage over 500 images. So right from day one, he's had this consistent, detail-oriented track record of building reliable systems that can handle serious data. Section 4. Building the AI-driven future. Speed meets intelligence. Now, think about your own online habits for a second. When you're checking out online or trying to get a quick answer from an AI chatbot, even a tiny delay drives you crazy, right?
Speed is absolutely everything for keeping users engaged, which makes his next achievement so incredibly vital for modern commerce.
Under 120 milliseconds, Will engineered a full-stack online shopping and checkout system using C#.net and Spring Boot that responds in under 120 milliseconds. To put that into perspective for you, a literal blink of an eye takes about 300 milliseconds. So his API is firing back in less than half a blink. That is crazy fast. To get that kind of blistering speed while also running complex intelligence, he had to seamlessly weave together AI chatbots, summarizers, and email automation using OpenAI, Gemini, and open-source models from Hugging Face. He pulled this off by building an incredibly dense infrastructure using Java, C#, modern ORMs like Hibernate and Prisma, and containerized the whole shebang with Docker on Railway. It is honestly a masterclass in how to architect the next generation of seamless digital experiences.
Section 5. The human element. Empathy in IT. But hey, all this advanced tech doesn't mean much if it doesn't actually help people, right? During his 4 years as an IT student assistant, he was systematically knocking out over 20 user issues every single day. We're talking everything from Wi-Fi drops to two-factor authentication headaches. Plus, he was constantly creating tickets to coordinate with other IT branches. He proved he can communicate and work as a team. He knows exactly how to translate complex technical problems into real, agreeable human solutions.
Section 6. The Blueprint of Tomorrow. Ready for impact? Even third-party AI agrees with this assessment. An analysis of his resume by Gemini specifically highlighted his hands-on Java development, his modern CI/CD practices, and his solutions-oriented teamwork. The AI recognized exactly what we've been talking about today, a highly organized, detail-oriented engineer who learns and adapts to new tech at warp speed. And you can feel that exact same energy in his own words. His cover letter just radiates this organized enthusiasm. He's totally eager to bring his AI focus, that deep math foundation, and his full-stack chops to a forward-thinking hiring manager. He's not just hunting for a job, he wants to drive a company's overarching goals forward.
So here is the big question. If one modern engineer can build AI platforms / global paper waste and supercharge tools for other developers all before he even graduates, what on earth is he going to build for your company tomorrow? It's a fascinating thought, and it makes digging into a truly impactful resume like Tonk Nha Phan's just incredibly rewarding. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I hope you walk away with a fresh perspective on the massive value modern developers are bringing to the world right now.